What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Shaggyshane. This is Lance Twidwell. Oh, wait, no, I got that backwards. I apologize. I'm Lance Twidwell. This is my good man, Shaggyshane. To my left, or to my right when he's not to my left. You know, right. That's what he always says. But, guys, the reason I'm starting this video out, and you might be wondering why, because usually Shane's the one that gets us going. The reason I'm doing this is because this is a very special video. Obviously, we're going to give you guys our season predictions and what we think is going to take place in the 2017-2018 season for the Kansas City Chiefs. But we also have additional predictions. And I talked to Shane a little over, what, a week ago, I'd say, about what we wanted to do. My idea that I thought would be good for a video like this, not just to give you guys a regular season prediction, but to give you guys a little insight of what we think is going to happen with a particular individual players, who we think is going to lead in certain categories. And we came up with 5 predictions that we had. Now, bear in mind, guys, Shane and I have not given each other our lists.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
Nothing at all. Nothing.
He made his list, and I made my list. We did not look at each other's list. I'm still covering my list at this time, but this will be the first annual 2017 Kansas City Chief Shaggyshane Lance Twidwell prediction show.
Yes.
Here it goes. Lance Twidwell, what is your first prediction for the Kansas City Chiefs?
I have not shown you my paper yet, as I just addressed to the crowd. But guys, these are predictions that I believe are realistic. They're going to be predictions that I think that are going to actually happen. I could be wrong. Usually I am, and it's okay. But my first one on the list of my 5, I believe that Marcus Peters is going to have less than 5 interceptions this season. Now, that might sound crazy because, you know, he is an interception machine. But let me explain. I believe that the teams are finally going to get the hint. You don't throw this guy. You do not throw at Marcus Peters. And I think his numbers are going to dwindle. Not that he's not going to play as effective. I think he's going to play just as well, if not better, than what he has in the past. But I think that he's going to actually have some numbers that go down this year because teams are going to decide to go away from him. What's your first prediction?
Well, to respond to that real quickly, the reason why also, that's a good prediction, and I respect that. Yeah. Just announced 2 hours ago, Steve Nelson is on injured reserve. He's the Chiefs' nickelback. That's a major loss. Yep. Terrence Mitchell is the opposite corner. He's been out with a nagging injury all summer. How is he going to be this Thursday against the Patriots? So, with a questionable Terrence Mitchell, who's going to be the nickelback? Makes sense why you say that. My first prediction is Justin Houston will return, and Justin Houston will have 17 sacks. He'll be up there. Justin Houston's been healthy. He's ready to take over. I fully expect Justin Houston to be a beast for the 2017 Kansas City Chiefs, and he will have 17 sacks this season. What's your second prediction?
Well, you know, now I'm wondering if Shane looked at my list because...
No, I didn't know.
I'm just saying there's a conspiracy here because actually my second prediction on my list is Houston will have 15-plus sacks.
Wow. So
that was literally both. I'm going to give you some knuckles real quick, man. That was well done. I'm telling you guys, we did not talk about this before this video. That's awesome. Because I actually, honestly, I do believe that. I do, and I know Shane believes it too. We don't just say that. I do think that with Justin now being fully recovered, or at least as recovered as he possibly can be, with the leg healed up, I think we're going to see a little bit of that old Justin Houston. I'm not saying he's going to have 20 sacks. I'm not going to say he's going to even have 18 or 19. I'm saying that I think he's going to play at least 15 games this year, and down the stretch, you're going to see Justin Houston become Justin Houston of old, and he's going to have those 2-3 sack games. I'm expecting Justin Houston to have a big-time 2017 campaign.
And that was your second prediction?
That was my second prediction.
Well, shoot, let's go ahead and skip to number 3.
That sounds good.
Number 3, Kareem Hunt will have 8 rushing touchdowns, and he will rush for 970 yards. What you got? What do you think of that?
I love it. No, I honestly hope that's the truth because Kareem Hunt, to my calculation, I think he has exceeded expectation to this point. That goes without saying. I think this kid is going to be a workhorse, and I think it's going to happen early. I don't know if he's going to have those types of numbers yet as far as 970 yards, but the touchdowns do seem very, very realistic because of the fact that I think the Chiefs, at least for the first half of the season, are going to struggle to throw touchdowns. So I think Kareem Hunt's going to be a workhorse for sure as far as touchdowns are concerned. The third prediction I have, it's kind of a two-part prediction because it actually involves 2 players.
Okay.
Tyreek Hill is going to lead the team in yards. I do believe this is going to be the big year. I think he only had a little over 600-plus yards last year in receiving. I think he's going to teeter towards 1,000 this year. I know that sounds crazy, but I think he's going to get even more looks this year, and he's going to be more of a reliable asset in the offense. But I actually have Travis Kelce leading in touchdowns this year. I think Travis, he only had 5 touchdowns, 4 or 5 touchdowns last year. I think Travis is going to get right around 10 this season. I think he's going to get more involved in the red zone and the end zone. I think he's going to get more looks, and we're going to get to reasons why he's going to get more looks in the red zone as the year goes on in a second. Right. But that's my third prediction of the season.
My fourth prediction is Travis Kelce will have 10 receiving touchdowns.
Are you kidding me right
now? No, I got 10 receiving touchdowns. He will put up the numbers. He will be the beast. He will knock off his immaturity with the personal fouls, and he will have another Pro Bowl season. Take it to the bank. Travis Kelce, 10 touchdown receptions.
Consensus agreement on that. My fourth prediction, and this is going to be one that's going to really upset, I think, a lot of Chiefs fans, and that's okay. That's okay.
That's why you feel.
It's okay. Alex Smith is going to have less than 15 touchdowns this season.
I can understand that.
And my fifth prediction is going to tell you why, but I'm going to let you have your fourth prediction real quick before I get into it.
That was my fourth, Travis Kelce, with his 10th, but...
Your fifth prediction.
Yeah. Now my fifth prediction is week 8 or 9. Patrick Mahomes will be the starting quarterback for your Kansas City Chiefs. And it will not be because Alex Smith injury. It will be time because Andy Reid needs to expand the playbook. Andy Reid needs to knock away the condensed offense with Alex Smith. Alex Smith did his job. As I mentioned on my last show, he took the Chiefs from obscurity after having Matt Castle as the quarterback. We needed a veteran quarterback. Alex Smith took the step. It's time to take a big step to Patrick Mahomes. And by week 8 or 9, or the 8th game or the 9th game of the Kansas City Chiefs, take it to the bank that Patrick Mahomes will be the starting quarterback for your Kansas City Chiefs. That's my fifth prediction. What do you got, Brother Lance?
Well, we are on the same lines, but I never thought I'd be the one that would give Alex Smith more time. I thought I'd be the one that was going to be a little more jump of the gun type. But hey, you know what? That's actually good for this because my prediction is, and I've been really looking through this schedule, guys, and even before we started this video, and actually I'm looking at it right now, I truly believe the Chiefs are going to struggle in the beginning part of the season because it's actually a pretty tough schedule to start the season off. I think the Chargers are going to be better than people expect. I think they'll have a good offense if Keenan Allen stays healthy. I think the Texans, Steelers, and Raiders, that 3 weeks, that's going to be tough for the Chiefs, I think. And I think that's going to be the telling sign because by week 11, when they go to New York to play the Giants, I'm actually picking that the Chiefs will be 3-6 at that time. And I know that sounds crazy, but I think it's because the Chiefs' offense is going to be even more exposed with Alex Smith under center because they don't have Spencer Ware, which is going to, I know Kareem Hunt's going to play good, but I think having Spencer Ware would help that a lot. And I think that you're going to see some deficiencies in Alex Smith continue, where he already declined in the run game last year. I think that's going to continue. He's not going to try to throw the ball downfield because he's trying to protect his position. He's trying to protect his starting job. And if he knows he's gone this season, or rather next season, he's going to be trying to interview for another job. And if people see that have been throwing interceptions left and right, people aren't going to be vying to get him next season. So I think he's going to try to play it safe like he normally does, and this offense is going to pay the price for it. And when they're at 3-6, you're going to see the ball be handed over to Patrick Mahomes, what I like to call Patrick Mahall of Fame, because he's on his way. I'm telling you, kids, just get ready for it. But the Chiefs are going to be 3-6, and I actually think the Chiefs are going to lose that first start with Patrick Mahomes. And we'll get into that as far as what the record will be at the end of the year. But that is my prediction by week 11. And in fact, on week 11, going into New York, Patrick Mahomes will be our starting quarterback for the remainder of the season. My prediction is the Chiefs will be 4-4, fighting for a playoff spot. They will need to expand the offense. Andy Reid will know. He will see that after eight games, Patrick Mahomes has learned and sat behind Alex Smith, saw what it's like to be a starting quarterback, learned the ropes, and took over. I know a lot of Kansas City Chiefs fans are scared for making a move for a rookie quarterback to start, and I understand that. People think that Patrick Mahomes is going to lose a game for a costly interception in his first couple starts, and all the Chiefs fans are going to be so scared and upset they're going to jump off the George Brett Bridge and kill themselves, and Patrick Mahomes is going to go into a cocoon and never be the same mentally. Ladies and gentlemen, Patrick Mahomes' dad was a baseball player. He was a pitcher. He was a reliever for a good 14-year stretch. Patrick Mahomes saw his dad have a lot of ups, a lot of downs, a lot of ups, a lot of downs, a lot of ups, a lot of downs. And we're not talking about his sex life. We're talking about his baseball play. In baseball, you're having a lot of ups and then you're having a lot of downs. He saw his dad go through that. And the point I'm making is Patrick Mahomes has got the mental makeup. Yep. Patrick Mahomes has got the mental makeup to make a mistake, and he's got the God-given ability to persevere from that and to learn from his mistakes and persevere and be a Hall of Fame quarterback. Patrick Mahomes is going to break numerous passing records and take the Chiefs to numerous Super Bowls. That's why I predict
that week 8 or somewhere around there, week 8 or week 9, Andy Reid's going to turn the keys over to Patrick Mahomes.
I like it. I like it. Now, we can definitely get into the win-loss record prediction now. Shane and I had talked months ago in an initial video that we made.
For Draft Mock Party, yep.
Yeah, we talked about, the fact that, when the Chiefs have lost in frustrating fashion at home in a playoff game, they never really come back out strong in the next season. Now, obviously, that has certain validity, but not a ton. But I think that
there's a trend.
There is a trend there, and it's something that we need to take into consideration, especially when the Chiefs are throwing Alex Smith out there for a 5th year, and you have a lot of uncertainty still of what he can actually bring to the table. So I'm going to ask Shane real quick, what is your win-loss prediction? What do you think in particular, though, the Chiefs' win-loss will be? Because I know you said 4-4, I think, right? Before he gets his start.
Correct.
So where do you see them finishing with Patrick Mahomes?
I have them finishing 9-7, just barely missing the playoffs.
Gotcha.
But I think it's going to set us up because we're going to see Patrick Mahomes is going to play 7 games of the NFL season this year, the last 7, and he'll be ready to take over next year, and there'll be a lot of positivity that we can go through. I don't think 9-7 could get the Chiefs a wild card spot, but I'm not holding my breath. But if my prediction stands true, we'll be 9-7.
Gotcha.
What you got, Lance?
Well, actually, I'm going to be even more of an optimistic person. I said that they're going to be 3-6 before he gets, because obviously the bye week comes and then they go to New York. I actually have the Chiefs losing that game in New York with Patrick Mahomes as the starter. His first start's going to be a little rough. I think they're going to have to and New York's going to be a decent team this year. It's not easy to win those games up there, but I actually think that they're going to win the remaining of their schedule after that game. Patrick Mahomes is going to play very good football, good enough to get them wins. I think they actually finish 9-7. I agree with you, the 9-7 record, but I actually have the Chiefs squeaking in on that final wild card position. I think they get it. I actually do think I get it. So, guys, bear in mind, I think that's going to happen. I think the Chiefs will get that wild card position, and we get to see Patrick Mahomes in his rookie season in the playoffs. So I hope you guys are ready for this, because that's my prediction. Some of you guys might think that's insane. Totally understand it. It probably is. But you know what? If we're looking back here in a few months and we're like, man, that was an awesome thought. Right. I think it's going to happen, guys. I agree. We both agree on the 9-7 record, but I actually have the Chiefs, because the teams that they're really going to be fighting with is like the Dolphins, and with Jay Cutler and how uncertain he is. I mean, if he's to go down and get hurt, they don't have anybody that's going to be the next guy that's going to take them to the next level. So I definitely think the Chiefs are going to be that team to get that final wild card position.
Excellent, excellent. That's Shaggy Shane and Lance Twidwell first annual prediction show. Stick with us. Lance and I will be teaming up periodically throughout the regular season. We'll be teaming up. We'll be here 2 weeks from today when the Chiefs play their home opener against Philadelphia. Follow Lance Twidwell on The Spoken and kcbeardco.com. Get your freaking beards looking super duper sweet.
Made with 100% organic ingredients.
The truth. All right. Until next time, this is Shaggy Shane for Lance Twidwell. Go Chiefs!